Let me tell you a tragic story. There once was a young boy with an older brother who owned Madden 98 for the Super Nintendo. The older brother was a fan of the St. Louis Rams and constantly wanted to recreate the Titans and Rams Super Bowl, so the younger brother always played as the Houston Oilers, the franchise that would one day become the Tennessee Titans. The two brothers played the same matchup constantly, and the older brother showed no mercy. This all seems pretty par for the course for two siblings, so how is this tragic, you might ask? Well, because of these gaming sessions, that younger brother went on to become a Titans fan. And the worst part of it all is, that younger brother, it's me! I haven't bought a new Madden game in a long time, and with that $70 price tag, I can't imagine I will be buying a new one anytime soon. The Madden franchise has been stagnant for ages, and my desire to play these games has gone down considerably over time. That said, I'm not going to sit here and pretend that the new games are bad. Okay, well, I certainly can't say the Super Nintendo Madden games are the best ones in the series, because, well...
Incomplete.
They kinda suck. The gameplay is sluggish, I have no idea what plays to pick when I'm on defense, and my stupid running back can only gain like 1 yard on a running play, if I'm lucky. But when I played this game, I could not care less about the actual football gameplay. No, when I played Madden, I spent 90% of my time trying to create the ultimate player. These games had a pretty awesome system for creating custom players and getting them into the NFL. Let's take a look. After naming your player, wait a minute. After naming your player, setting your height and weight and all that nonsense, you have to participate in a few drills. Your performance in these drills will determine how high of a draft pick you are. My brothers and I would take turns playing these mini games, trying to get our player to be a first-round pick, and that was the real reason I wanted to try this game out again. The position you choose for your player will determine the set of mini games. Today, I'm going to show you what a first-round quarterback looks like. The first drill is the 40-yard dash. To do this drill, you have to quickly alternate between pressing the A and B buttons to run faster. Let's give it a shot. Come on, bro, pick it up. All right, there we go. All right, we're killing it right now. 4.7, heck yeah, that feels pretty good. A 75? All right, on to the next drill, which is the obstacle course. Here you have to get to the finish line as fast as possible while being sure to run to the left of the blue dummies and to the right of the red dummies. If you don't, you get time penalties, which brings down your score. All right, surely I can do better than a 75.
Oh no.
Okay, I'm 100% sure I can nail the next drill. It's called Coach Rogers, but it's basically the game Simon. The coach gives you a pattern of directions to remember, and he adds another direction to the end of the pattern for each success. I have always enjoyed memory games, so I think this one is right up my alley.
Soon after.
Okay, up, right, up, right. I got that. Left, up, down, left, down, right, up, left. Let's do this. Okay, up, right, left. Oh my gosh. What comes after left? All right, I can still do this. I just need to think back and utilize 100% of my brain. Up, right, left. Oh, I remember now. It's down. We go down, left, down, right, up, left. All right, let's go down. I'm not sure what's happening to me. Maybe I'm not a first-round pick after all. Maybe I am just an imposter. Next up, we have the passing range drill. For this one, you have to tap A and B really quickly to build speed, but you don't have a lot of room. Before you touch this line, you have to press and hold the X button and time the release to set the throwing angle. Right off the bat, I get a foot fault. I am not settling for another 70 here. And this time, I'm not just doing it for me. No. I'm doing this for Uncle Rico.
How much you want to make a bet I can throw a football over the mountains? Yeah. Coach would have put me in fourth quarter, we'd have been state champions, no doubt. No doubt in my mind. You better believe things would have been different. I'd have gone pro. In a heartbeat, I'd be making millions of dollars and living in a big old mansion somewhere.
Come on. 80 yards. Is that enough? The fifth and final drill is the 10-yard fight drill. You are thrown onto the 10-yard line and you have to get around the defenders to score without going beyond the hash marks or running too far backwards. On the surface, this one seems like the hardest drill, but I think it's actually one of the easiest. Whether there are 1, 2, or 3 defenders, the strategy remains the same. Run to the side and circle back to the other side to score. It genuinely works every single time. I get a rating of 95, which is pretty dang good. I didn't start off super well, but man, I crushed these last drills. That should count for something, right?
Nope.
Alright, so we have some work to do if we want to be a first round pick. I have the last 2 drills down. It's just a matter of increasing my ratings on the first 3 that will elevate me to first round status. Let's go back and tackle that 40-yard dash. I don't think this is going to be it. Another 4.7. We can do better. Alright, this one is definitely faster. Come on. Alright, a 4.5. What rating's that? 85? Nah, we're getting 100. Come on! Come on! This is the one! Ah! 4-4, let's go! A 90! I have tried dozens of attempts, but I cannot get any faster than a 4-4 in this minigame. I really want to get that 100 rating, but unfortunately, this is just something that I am physically incapable of. Without some assistance, that is. Alright, so I've written a script that just alternates between pressing Z and X very quickly. Now I can go to my emulator and map the A and B buttons to Z and X and we should be good to go. Let's hop back in and see how our 40-yard time looks now.
You're too slow! Wait a minute, what the hell?
One drill down. Next up is the obstacle course. Writing a script to beat something like this is a lot more challenging than the one I wrote for the 40-yard dash. The only way I'm getting that 100 rating here is to simply get good. Alright, I can feel my brain starting to lock in. Like, I can see the matrix. I'm getting faster and faster every single attempt. A 90? Hey, that's alright. We're getting better and better every single time, and we're gonna get... I'm stupid. Alright, it took me a few attempts, and my brain was really struggling for some reason remembering the directions to go, but I managed to get on this run and get that sweet, sweet rating of 100.
I'm like a god in human clothing! Lightning bolts shoot from my fingertips!
Now we're on to Coach Rogers in the memory game, and if I want to get a 100 rating on this one, I'm going to need to use 110% of my brain.
Left, up! Right, down, right, up!
With Coach Rogers out of the way, I'm left with the 2 drills I crushed the first time around. The throwing one is super easy, and that gives my player a rating of 100 in every single drill as we enter the final challenge. It's time to lock in. Just 2 more left. Just follow the old loop-de-swoop method. It never fails. It works every single... Sorry. Last one, and the loop-de-swoop method works perfectly every single time. That's what I'm talking about, a rating of 100 on the very first try. I want to thank everyone for joining me on this journey. Creating the perfect player in this game has been a goal of mine since I was a kid, and now, some 20 years later, I have finally done it. I can finally rest, and above all, I can finally fulfill my dreams of being drafted in the first... Wait, what?!